Hey, what's up, people? I'm back. Just got back from patrolling. Since there's a lot of officers still trying to follow. Especially since I put it out there who I am. But it doesn't bother me one bit. One bit. Because now the next phase of the investigation, since it's kind of turned this way, and being a spy, undercover, you get used to this. You encounter this kind of crap. So you're like, whatever. Now the next phase, since they're being real adamant about following me, guess what? My guys are gonna start arresting them. Because while I was out undercover talking to my CI, cruising around, and just seeing what's going on, because right now it's actually 2:37 a.m. I went out on patrol, which was about 9 p.m. My shift usually, well, what I call shift because we don't have shifts, but the times that I usually work is from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's what I usually work. And then from 2 a.m. to about 9 a.m., I'll sort through paperwork, check CI reports, check other reports from other agents, field agents that are uniformed. I'll go through all of that, see what they picked up and see what they found out. And then I'll compare it to what my CI says to what their CIs have said. I'll run a comparison, and then I'll start building a new form of investigating, or if I got to do different tactics about it. Because what I'm going about it right now is made appointments of such to speak to the sheriff of Lee County, to the chief of police, and to the district attorney. I'm going in as an undercover investigative reporter, really, from the New York Times. That's what I'm going in as. I'm standing on this because I've already made the appointments. I already went ahead and did the and plus with the store manager of Walmart. Okay, because a branch owner, I know that person very well. So they know what I'm doing. I've already got clearance through them to speak to them. Now what I'm going to do in these interviews when I'm talking about the coronavirus, how it's affected an oil field based community, I'm going to start questioning them, see how they feel or what they think is going on, what's fair and what's not. And then I'm going to throw in there the rash of rapes and murders that have been occurring because of a rogue officer from San Antonio. This rogue officer is an AIDS patient that can't stand the fact that he has AIDS. Okay? This rogue officer, and I'm using it just as a means, just to see what they say and what they state because of the situation with the escorts here. This officer doesn't have AIDS. But this officer knows that I'm going to do this. And they asked me to put it in my little blog, my little video blog on YouTube. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Snapchat account. And an Instagram, which I've already done. And a new Facebook. I've had a Facebook for a long time. But I never really check it. Just throw shit in there every now and then, So this officer knows. This officer's nickname is Leroy. His actual name is Robert Daniel Fernandez Jr. from San Antonio. He works at the airport police, which is San Antonio International Airport Police. And there's a lot of big cities that have those. All they do is patrol the whole airport area because it's like a city within a city. It's an inner city part. So this officer knows. He knows this is the only one. He knows that I'm going to use his name. He knows what I'm going to do. And he's been notified about it. So I'm kind of using him as bait to get information out of the chief of police, the district attorney of the 5th Judicial District of New Mexico, and the sheriff to see their insight and let them know that there's a rogue officer that actually caught AIDS and is on a rampage because a person they caught AIDS from is here in Hobbs. It's a man and a female couple that have the AIDS virus here in Hobbs and are targeting officers and federal agents. That is actually taking place. It's actually taking place right now in Hobbs, New Mexico. And that's another reason why I'm investigating this and trying to bring it to an end before these two individuals go infecting people. Now, these two individuals, from what I picked up from an FBI agent that works with us very well, not undercover, he's a field agent, okay? He was based out of Dallas. That's where he was at the regional office in Dallas. Now he came to El Paso. And now he went to the Lubbock field office, because there's a field office there now in Lubbock. Since he's closer by and it's a person that I trust very well, I trust him with a lot of things, because he's never done me wrong in the past. He's always been a real loyal person, and what I look for is loyalty towards the United States, the Constitution. Not loyalty to me, I can care less if you're loyal to me or not. I'll find my ways to fucking prove that you're corrupt or prove something that you've done wrong. But as long as they're loyal to the United States of America, they're loyal to the Constitution, that's all I give a fuck about. That's all I care. And he has been. So he's been investigating this for quite some time already. I think he's been on the case for about a year and a month. And he's been giving me insight about it. So once he got about 92% of the investigation complete with the evidence, he started to let me know what's going on with these two individuals that we've been following too. And the situation is they've gone through San Antonio, Austin, Houston, Dallas, and Denver, and Mesa, and Tucson, and Phoenix, and Albuquerque. There's 5 different situations in this investigation, which is 5 different investigations. And I'm handling all 5 of them. So this part, everything's crucial with each section of the investigation. And that's where we stand right now. And that's where I'm out on the streets, doing my job, doing what I need to do. And by the show of force of just few officers of the Hobbs Police Department, but it throws the department into corruption, into the eyes of the IA. Now, usually the department will run internal affairs within their own department. They have an internal affairs division that really officers don't know about, but they do. They have their own internal affairs division within the department. Within the police department has their own IA. Now, if their own IA can't find evidence, but is being reported very often about an officer being corrupt or a situation of several officers acting like unaccordingly or unprofessional or going against their ethics, and they can't find evidence, the FBI gets called in to run an IA investigation as uniformed agents, uniformed field agents. Now, what the FBI does is calls in the CIA as undercover, which usually it's our own internal affairs division, our own directorate, from internal affairs, and it's part of the Directorate of Operations, which was known prior to that as the Directorate of National Clandestine Services, but it's changed to the Directorate of Operations now. Now, the Director of Operations, which is the Director of Operations, is Special Agent Kimber, who's heading up that part right now. She's seen it fit that regular IA wasn't going to do the job. She's seen it fit to ask and request the help of Joint Special Operations Command. And this is where I come in. Since General Howell, Howell, is a well-known friend of mine, and we served together in the war. He's in the Air Force. He's an Air Force general, and we served together. Me and him were both in the air. We were both fighter pilots. He notified me of the situation and he said, well, since you're in Hobbs and you've been investigating, you've been, coming and going between Dallas, Albuquerque, Denver, Oklahoma City, San Antonio, everywhere, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas. You've been mainly in that area. I need you to head this investigation through Joint. I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, I'll do it. I've been here, I've been doing other investigations, so you know me, workaholic. He said, fine. So got the approval and everything through the President of the United States, and we don't do nothing. We don't work. We work with the CIA, and I'm part of the CIA, and we're all part of the CIA. But when it's a special mission that has national security matters in it, and has threats towards national security, which there's a cyber threat, a definite superior cyber threat that really the FBI can't handle, Secret Service can't handle. Neither can the Department of Defense or Department of Justice can handle. Since me and my team, all of us, are experts in cyber operations. We're all experts. Okay. I have a master's degree from the Naval College, University of the Navy. I have a degree in cyber operations, everything to deal with cyber. How to build towers, how to investigate them, down to the wires, everything, fiber optics, everything, down to where it meets a router inside the house. We know it all, phones, everything. So since this is deemed, because of the cyber operations aspect, the cyber threat, as a threat to the United States of America and a threat to national security, that's why she's seen it fit that JSOC, Joint Special Operations Command, and also cyber analysis and cyber threat through the CIA handle this situation. And us as Joint Special Operations Command, we've been in every war, everything. And me officially, since 1999 till now, officially, I can say officially. Some other ones I can't say because it's unofficial and it's still classified. The only ones I'm allowed to say is I've served actually 21 tours. 21 tours since 1999 till now. Which is amazing in its own, because the national average age for a SEAL, and I'm trying to remember it, is actually 31. A SEAL really doesn't see past 31. Rarely during a time of war. It's definite, really. Which I'm lucky, and I am. And I'm happy that the fact that I'm still alive. It disappoints me knowing that a lot of my brothers lost their lives over these years. A lot of them did. And it hurts me because they're brothers. No matter what. Like they say, we're forged from the sea. We come out of the sea, we crawl up onto land, and we learn to fly. Because the same thing, we're sea, land, and air. But my team, me and my other 9 guys, we know everything in maritime. We know everything about an air carrier, battleship, warship, frigates, everything. Everything to deal with on land, every little toy, every little JLTV, which is a different aspect of the Humvee, but they're JLTVs. They're more equipped with newer technology, the recent ones. The prior ones were just armor tech with a 50 cal strapped to the top or a Gatling on the side. That's all they were, attack vehicles. Now they're everything, cyber, everything. And in the air, being pilots and everything, I got 3 guys on my team that are pilots, Night Stalkers, which are the planes that we use to get dropped in from. We use Night Stalkers a lot to get dropped in. Okay. And there's the rest of us are fighter pilots. I've flown an F-16 and an F-35, the new F-35. I've flown an F-35 since 2005. When they were officially really first released for combat. They've been around longer than that. You know, don't get me wrong, they have, but they were officially released for combat in 2005. They were combat ready in 2005. They're amazing aircraft. I mean, the things they can do, especially with cyber technology now, cyber surveillance, and also anti-hacking equipment. The plane alone can knock out full communications of 7 states that are connected together, like nearing each other. 7 states. The plane alone can do it. I did it in Afghanistan. Knocked out all communication in Afghanistan and Iraq with one plane. That's how high tech they are. But they don't know something. That even though I got people watching, helping out, I got 17 drones in the air over Hobbs, surveillancing these people, surveillancing these officers. And these 2 individuals that were following, that's what they're doing, the drones are doing. They're all over the Permian Basin. And every day, I have 4 fighters flying over Hobbs, maintaining surveillance and national security matters, and protecting the country from being intercepted, having communications intercepted, because of sensitive nature, and that's what we're going to try to avoid as much as we can, because we work by the guidelines of the Constitution, no matter what. Trying to avoid it, stopping them from, maybe, from what I looked at in the reports and investigations and interviews and interrogations, that maybe they're going to be selling information to Mexico, to the cartels, to try to find a way to infiltrate our government. And that ain't going to happen on my watch. I won't let it happen, no matter what. That's why I come prepared, and I come with all kinds of plans. That's why I have the 4 fighters in the air at all times, every day. 4 fighters, and the drones, all 17 of them, are always working. And plus, our personal satellites to the military. We're going to use NASA satellite. We're going to use a communication satellite. We have our own. The Navy has their own satellite. And that's what we're using. We have all of that surveillance in this area. Make sure we keep the country safe. But at being undercover, like I said, we do things a certain way. And hopefully we can stop all this before it gets out of hand and stuff does get intercepted and leaked out to a foreign government. So it's 2:49 right now. And I'm fixing to eat, which it's, for everybody in the country that don't know what Hobbs is, it's a delicacy. If you're from Hobbs and you move away from Hobbs, no matter what, you're gonna crave a certain type of food from Hobbs. And I guess it's just something that's in the water. I don't know why, but everybody loves these damn things. Everybody. You leave, you can be gone a month, and you'll be like, man, I'm craving that. God, I shouldn't have ever left Hobbs. I'm craving that. And it's known as an Allsup's burrito. I don't know why. Everybody craves them. Everybody. I mean, everybody. Even me. I leave from here, and I go to, like, to Virginia, when I'm at headquarters, or I go to North Carolina, to Fort Bragg. I'm like, man, I wish I had a fucking Allsup's burrito. Allsup's burrito fucking hit the spot right now. But there ain't any over there. Not that many in Texas either. But these things right here, these little burgers, man, they're fucking good as fuck. They are delicious. They might not look like that because they might look like a regular fried burrito or whatever. But see, they look like a regular fried burrito. But they are good as fuck. I mean, good. If you ever get a chance to visit Hobbs, I mean, Hobbs is not a bad place. It's not. It's wrong. It really is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that should have been done that hasn't been built and everything. But it's getting there, you know, it's getting to that area. And hopefully it does. This is Ivan Olivas Quesada with the Central Intelligence Agency of the United States of America. And also the United States Navy. Oh yeah. Okay, and with JSOC, Joint Special Operations Command. Hey, General Hell. Hope to see you soon, partner. Alright? This is me closing out for the night, and I'm gonna eat my delicious all subs burrito. Okay? Damn, these things are good. But I'll come back tomorrow because the people I've contacted to interview them as a investigative reporter with the New York Times. And they know about it too. So, I mean, I get special help here and there, you know. But they know about it too, that I'm going to use the name. So in case they do call and ask for me, the New York Times is going to say, well, he's out in the field doing investigative reporting for the New York Times. But we can give you his personal number. And they will. I mean, I don't care who knows it. I don't. 432-788-8712. Because then it's a personal phone, but it's one that I use when I'm undercover. I have another phone, and I have my own office at Central. I miss my office. You know, I call it a cubicle, but it's not. Okay, but I miss it. I do. Oh, the life of a spy. Oh, and remember, as being a spy, we don't exist. We're ghosts. That's what we are. That's what we do best. We are. I'm still there. We're ghosts. See that light? I caught it. See it? I don't have my flash on or anything. You see the light? And it's not the kitchen light. Okay? See how it darkens out, turns colors, whatever, you know. And it shouldn't do that. I mean, it should dark out a little bit, but it shouldn't do what it's doing. But it's the phone. The phone shouldn't be doing that, look. Excuse the patch. There used to be a air conditioning unit that was on the roof, and we didn't do a good job of patching that shit. So, here I am again. And look, all of a sudden. And it shouldn't do that because you should still see that light. Look. See, there's a light from the kitchen, the top one. See it? See, look, I'm moving it that way. I'm moving it. And the screen doesn't move. You should, I should, look, I'm already all the way across the fucking table. Now, barely. Look, now you can't see them. Look, see? Now you see it now, see? Remember that infrared I was talking about? I just noticed it. So see it? Look, and now I have to turn it all the way around. Look, I'm practically turn it all the way around to get to me, and I wasn't even, not even tilting the phone that far. Okay, look, here's my finger. Okay, look, right there. Look, look how far I have to turn the phone. I shouldn't do that, and it's not that far because. And now, I'm back to, and look how far I have to go. If you count it with seconds, look. Now look. Oh, sorry, almost dropped it. And going again, look, see how, see, right there. Watch, what? Probably I'm just bending it. Bears woke up. Sí, ya como.
Oh.
Because they were being attacked. My mom had her accounts hacked, had everything stolen from her bank account. Everything. My dad's health was attacked. His health was deteriorating, where they were just severely attacking him every day, telling him that I was dead, that they mutilated my body, all kinds of crap they're telling him. And they believed it, because they see a bunch of shit on the phone. The videos I was sent to them, all kinds of crap that wasn't true. My parents were in tears. They thought I was dead, that nobody notified them or nothing. They actually thought I was dead for a whole year. And whenever I would call to talk to them, they wouldn't believe it was me. They said it was the individuals acting on me, torturing them. That they were torturing them, using my voice that was recorded, and torturing them, telling them all kinds of crap. And they extorted him out of a lot of money. I mean, a lot. They almost lost his house. They lost, I think total was like $38,000. Oh, 46 actually. $46,000 that was taken from them. $46,000 that was taken from them. Because these individuals extorted them. That they were holding my body for ransom, that they weren't going to give it back, to have a funeral performed, that they're going to make sure that my body wouldn't be buried in Arlington Cemetery, in Capitol. I mean, all kinds of crap they told them, until they finally seen me. Well, over and out. See you soon, General Hell. And baby. Why? And that's her nickname for me, Why. I love you, okay? I love all of y'all. Okay, tell the girls I said hi.